My name is Alan Bergo. I'm a chef and forager based in Minnesota. One of the most important things foraging has taught me is nature works on her terms. When I'm outside, I don't really feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm a part of nature. Today, I'm going to take you with me as I gather wild ingredients to cook with. Foraging, to me, is a sort of lost art of learning your landscape to see what's edible, when, and where. We're so disconnected to where our food comes and nature's rhythms. I like to let nature and the seasons tell me what to cook. We're in the cold season now and it's almost winter. I know I can probably find some hackberries. Knowing when and where to find ingredients I'm looking for was really challenging at first. It took years of studying seasonal patterns like rain, when certain flowers are blooming, and what wildlife are doing at different times of the year. We also grabbed some wild cauliflower mushrooms, porcini, and golden chanterelles. Mushrooms are rare, they don't like to follow rules, and you kind of never know what you could come across. I talk about being a professional squirrel a lot. I might be getting dirty, I could be on my hands and knees. Part of that makes me feel like a little kid. The only thing that really matters is picking the next berry or clipping the next handful of greens. I get totally lost in the moment, kind of like a giant Easter egg hunt. I'm lucky to have a spring filled with fresh watercress right in my backyard. The pond is icy cold, but the movement of the bubbling spring stops the pond from freezing, so I can harvest watercress all year long. I use a knife to snip the watercress above the water and bring it back to the kitchen. I take the ingredients I found and cook with them. Cooking is a really therapeutic process for me. When I'm in the kitchen, I tend to lose track of time. I get totally lost in the moment. When I was working in restaurants, it was really stressful. I found being outside, connecting with nature, harvesting my own food, gave a piece of my life back that I didn't even know that I was missing. Today we're making two original dishes of mine: a warm wild mushroom salad with watercress and stellaria greens, and a hackberry souffle with whipped cream, chokecherry sauce, and fresh black walnuts. First, I cut the porcini in half, and I cook it, give it some nice color. Then I'll add the chanterelles, and finally the cauliflower mushrooms. Toss it all up. I'll add a few handfuls of watercress, season it with a little bit of salt, a nice squeeze of fresh lemon juice, and a few of the fresh stellaria greens. Then I put the hackberries into a blender with water and puree them until I get a nice, smooth nut milk. I strain it through a strainer, cook it with a little bit of cornmeal just to thicken it up. And then I fold the egg whites into the mixture, put it into a pan, and bake it. I finish it with a dollop of whipped cream, a sprinkle of the fresh cracked black walnuts, and a nice drizzle of chokecherry syrup. There's something really exciting about working with ingredients that you can't get in a store. And every day I go outside, I never know exactly what I'm going to find. The most satisfying part of what I do is when I get to the right place at the right time and I get to witness this incredible bounty of nature. Sometimes it just leaves me speechless. And no matter what's happening in my life or in the world, when I go home with a full basket, I always feel rich.